right, now we're on to whatever Mr. Janikowski's doing. And now I'm just gonna do the morning announcements off the tip of my memory. Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Tyler Lawfer, and you're listening to the Bird's Eye View, which brings you the morning school announcements, news, and much more. Here at Hettinger Public School, we challenge all to meet their academic and life goals while spreading lifelong learning. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And that was your... Okay, now on to lunch and events. The breakfast this morning was muffins. Lunch was hot dogs with a side of smiley fries. Smiley fries are my favorite. And for events, girls, JV, and varsity has been postponed. Now Mr. J's pulling up the notepad. Keep it up. Thank you. Of course. This is hard to keep up improvisation. That's a mouthful. Anyway, on to what I was saying. Girls, JV, and varsity has been postponed for the day. Not too happy or excited about that because now we got to practice with the boys. Not really a yay. Anyway, now on to today's announcements. Honestly, I don't know what it was for announcements, so we'll just continue what I was saying. I'll read this book that I was creating. It's called The Creature. My name is Celine, yes, after the moon goddess. But we don't talk about that. This is my story. It has death, romance, death, and gore. Like all good stories, I was born on July 3rd, 2008 at 1:55 a.m. I'm a Cancer. Yay, not. My mom was a mythology geek. So I was named after a goddess of the moon. And my dad, well, he was, I don't even know. My life was okay until, now I'm on to reading the weather. Skipping off what I was saying. And now into this week's weather forecast. For Monday, you'll see low clouds with wind, a high of 27 and a low of 20. Tuesday, breezy in the afternoon with a high of 32 and a low of, I'll just say 15 for now. Now on to Wednesday with a high of 18 and a low of negative 100 because that's what North Dakota always feels like. And now we're going on to Sunday because we're just going to skip through the week. Matrix, whatever. And it is going to be cold with a high of 17 and a negative 11. Now that is what I would call really cold. And for Saturday, it's getting cold, 16, negative 1. Now we're moving on to the anchor. All right, as you can tell, I'm looking at a very dark blank screen, which is okay. I'll just go off of what I know. Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Tyler Lawfer, and you're listening to the morning announcements. Here at Hettinger Public School, we challenge all to meet their academic and life goals while inspiring lifelong learning. We are almost there. Keep it up. I will. Good morning, Nighthawk Nation. My name is Tyler Lawfer, and you're listening to the morning news, which brings you the local news, community events, sporting events, and much more. Here at Hettinger Public School, we challenge all to meet their academic and life goals while inspiring lifelong learning. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And that was it for your pledge. Now going on to morning announcements. So for lunch, actually for breakfast today, it was muffins. I had a chocolate muffin this morning. It was so good. Anyway, they also have blueberry muffins and much more. Mr. J's hovering over the reporter story. Now he's gone. I don't know where his mouse went. And now we're going on to the weather. Weather. This week's weather forecast. Monday is low clouds with wind with a high of 27 and a low of 20. Tuesday is breezy in the afternoon with a high of 32 and a low of 27. Wednesday we'll have some snow with a high of 27 and a low of 14. Thursday we'll have some snow again with a high of 31 and a low of 12. Friday, please stop snowing with a high of 28 and a low of 3. Getting cold with a high of 16 and negative 1. Already getting into those negatives Brr. All right, as you can tell, Sunday it is going to be cold with a high of 17 and a low of 11. Oh, classic North Dakota with our very, very, very low weather. As you can tell, today we had a little snowstorm. Actually, I was reading a book called The Fear, and they were in a little town, kind of like ours, except it was more of a fishing town. And it was always cold, blizzarding, and wintering there. It was a murder mystery, so like, all the murders were kind of covered up by snow always, so no one could really tell. And now we're going back to our anchor. I'm reading the side. John Kohler was our commentator. Brylan Krunkle, our news anchor. Dylan Nash, sports anchor. Brennan Freebole, our weather anchor. I'm also reading more and more and more. I don't know what